Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the National Wildlife Park Project. What you're looking at right now is the European badger habitat that I built. It is the next one on the list, and I'm sure you remember the list. I haven't shown it in a while, but I've referenced it occasionally. You know, this is the next animal on the list. These guys are just cute as little buttons. I mean, look at this. I did make use of the burrow shelter. I do not have it set up for a camera because, to be honest, this bugs out if I use the camera. Suddenly everything starts flashing like it's on a strobe light. And I mean everything. Imagine the rock walls flashing like a strobe light. So I turned off the camera. Anyway, it's a nice little habitat, just big enough for the badgers, excuse the trees. And it's got plenty of rocks, and it's got plenty of plants, and it's got toys for them, and they are just happy little animals. They do make use of the burrow. They do not go swimming, and they've got everything they need to lead happy badger lives. Anyway, what I will do is I will, as usual, turn you over to the time lapse. You can see how this got built. This is the guest area. It is quite busy because we have an animal talk in operation right now. You know, the educators are teaching people about the badger, and this habitat fits in right here, across from the lynx habitat and the ibex habitat, exactly where I said it would be. It fit in just perfect. So yeah, let me go to the time lapse so you can see how all this got put together. It was a pretty easy build, although I do believe I started over at the beginning. It's like I tried something and it wasn't quite working, so I tried something else. Anyway, you'll see. I'll talk to you in a minute. So there you go, one European badger habitat made to order. It fits in perfectly right where I needed it to fit in. Doesn't use up too much space. It's popular. The animals like it, and to be honest, I'm quite satisfied with how this came out. One thing that I did not expect, I decided to make this little utility building here attached to the badger habitat, and I'm surprised at just how long it took to make, but I guess I shouldn't be, because I put in a lot of thought into what I wanted it to look like and a lot of the details, and it came out just fine. This building, there's not much into it. I'll show you. It's empty, but it does serve a function, and it looks like the kind of building that you'd see at one of these zoos. So anyway, yeah, there you have it. What's coming next is the fallow deer habitat, and I'm going to put the fallow deer right here. And I got to tell you, I've got big plans for the fallow deer. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Anyway, as I was saying, I have big plans for the fallow deer. This is going to be a bit more fancy. I mean, I put a lot of work and thought into the ibex habitat, but this is going to be bigger. It's going to be, well, I don't mean bigger as in larger. I mean bigger as in it's a more complex plan. And I'm putting it in this general area, and I'm looking forward to it. So I hope you'll come see. So yeah, if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, or especially if you've already liked 2 or 3 of my videos. I say this every time, but it doesn't become less true. If you've already liked 2 or 3 of my videos, you might as well hit that subscribe button, because you already know you like my content. Don't miss any of it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love hearing from you. I love the feedback. Even if you want to tell me that I'm doing something wrong. And with all that said, I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.